27 practice tips from a pro guitar player and teacher to help you avoid that horrible feeling when you're practicing and nothing seems to improve. Today I'm going to try to help you maximize your improvement, because who doesn't want to improve? Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo Karjalainen. It's good to have you along. Yes, I am a professional guitar player. Some might call me a professional YouTuber. But I have also been a professional touring guitar player, and I've been a teacher for 15 years. I've taught music in elementary, middle and high school. So I've had thousands of students. I've taught one-on-one, and I'm also a football coach. So I've seen this stuff work in so many, I know what I'm talking about. So let's get going. Number one, oh yes, before I get going, I'm going to time this because I'm going to try to keep it under 15 minutes. No edits. So, yeah, you get to, I don't know, laugh with me or at me. I don't care. Number one, how you practice is at least as important as what you practice. Some people worry, what should I practice? I don't know what I should practice in which order. Doesn't make much of a difference, really. As long as it's somehow related to each other. I would say that how you practice is way more important than what you practice. At least as important, but I think it's way more important. Number two, how can a ladder help you become a good guitar player? Well, it's a metaphor. It's not a real ladder. It's you have a big goal. I want to become like Steve Vai, for instance, and then you break it down into smaller bits. All the things that Steve Vai does, there are different ways you can do this, but for now, just that's what you do. And then you learn it step by step. So Steve Vai bends, you learn bends, and you climb the ladder. That's how a ladder works. Yeah. And that's kind of also what you practice. So it helps with that. Number three, good habits are essential. We all know that. But how do you make good habits easier? Well, make them easier. What I do is I have my guitar, not in a case, it's there, visible. And I also make my practice sessions such that I try to always practice in the morning after breakfast in the kitchen for 15 minutes. So it's a concrete place and time. That means it's more difficult to procrastinate. Bad habits, number four, might be keeping you from practicing. All manner of bad habits. Maybe you watch too much TV, maybe you sit around with your phone too much. Make the bad habit harder. I heard of a guy who, when he wanted to watch less TV, so he ended up carrying the whole TV into the closet so that it would be difficult to kind of mindlessly start watching it. And it worked. So make those bad habits hard. I've talked about this elsewhere. Number five, focus. Focus is absolutely key. Now, this is one of those how to practice things. When you find that your mind wanders, bring it back to the task at hand, which is practice. Attend to what you're doing. When you bring back that focus, that means that you're also practicing your ability to focus for longer periods. That is, or practice is also in and of itself a skill that you have to practice or can practice. So you get better at practice, which you have use of in every walk of life. So focus. If you're not focusing, you won't see the results in the same way at all. Number six, measure your progress. Now, with something like this, it's easy. You use a metronome and you want to build up speed. Now, with something like this, it's a bit more difficult, but it's doable. You record yourself or film yourself, and it works like error feedback as well. If you notice that you're doing like this, you compare it to someone who you know that or who you admire, and you notice that they have the thumb here, and you notice that something wrong here. And when you notice that you progress because you're measuring progress, that gives you added motivation, builds enthusiasm, gives you momentum. I'm at 4 minutes and this is number 6. I'm not going to make 15 minutes this way. Are you feeling frustrated? I know I get frustrated quite often. Sometimes I used to swear. I try to avoid that because I have kids now. But I used to swear. I can take a break and then I come back to it. I might even take the whole day off from it, but I always come back to it. I bang my head against that wall. The wall gives up if the head is thick enough. Yeah, come back to it. Determination. Number 8. Sound is in the fingers. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean, don't worry about your gear so much. No gear acquisition syndrome. Every minute that you sit around fantasizing about gear is time that you're not practicing. I know that the amp makes the sound, but you make the music. So practice. Forget about the gear. Don't worry about it too much. Number 9. Imagine you're practicing for a 100-meter sprint by going out for a walk for 1 minute. That's how a lot of people practice guitar. They play stuff they already know. They don't push their boundaries. You should always be learning new things and pushing your boundaries. That's how you improve. If you're not failing at all, then you're just repeating what you already know. That's not practice. Number 10. There is no reason why you cannot learn this instrument. You just do it. Practice. Believe in it. It will come. If you say, I cannot learn this instrument, well, self-fulfilling prophecy and all that. Number 11. My fingers are so short. That's an excuse. Lots of people have played guitar very successfully with very short fingers. Stop the excuses. Start learning. Number 12. Break it down. So, let's say you have a 2-minute song and at 1 minute there's a tricky bit and you stumble and you start from the beginning. Why do you start from the beginning? Practice that little thing that you're having trouble with until you can do that. Then you start from the beginning. That's what I mean by break it down. If you have an exercise and there's a tricky bit there, just practice that tricky bit. That's how you improve. Break it down. Number 13. Remember that rest is good. It can be good to take a day off or at least do something different. Maybe listen to music. I mean, it can be good. When you go to the gym, you don't build muscle in the gym. You actually break down the muscle, and that muscle regenerates when you sleep, provided that you have enough nutrients through eating. So rest is good. Also, when you sleep, your mind replays what you've been playing I've heard 20 times the pace of what you actually do it. I don't know if that's true, but it does replay it. So it strengthens learning. Very good. So, next one. 14. Remember, consistency compounds. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. It just gets bigger and bigger. If you don't know what compounding means, like compound interest, it works like compound interest, kind of. There are videos on that on the YouTube. Consistency is key. 15 minutes a day, every day, is better than 5 minutes on a 5 hours on a Saturday. Number 15, be competitive. If you, this is something, I mean, it's not a competition, it's music. But in terms of practice, be competitive. If that guy can learn it, so can I. I'm going to be better than that person. And, I mean, it can give you added motivation. That's what I mean by being competitive. Don't have to be a sore loser. Number 16. Exercises are good. That's one exercise. There are different exercises for different things. Sweeping. Good luck fitting that into a song, by the way. And but exercises are pure technique. You get technique, which means that you can play more difficult things that you might want to play. If you don't want to play difficult things, don't. Number 17. licks are good exercises. So here's a lick. What's wrong with my pedal? Yeah, licks are great exercises, and they're also musical vocabulary that you can use. You don't have to play fast licks. It can be any old licks. Yeah, so practice licks. Number 18. Look at my cheat sheet. Actual music is great as well. Learn actual music. You're learning by doing. But remember to learn new music or music that's at the edge of your abilities. Yes. So learning by doing. Then we have number 19, learning by failing. Fail often when you practice. Why? Because, like I said earlier, if you're not failing, you're not really practicing. Now, you should not get into the habits of always failing. That's not what I'm talking about. But don't be afraid to fail. Nothing happens. You learn. Number 20, 10 minutes gone. I can do this in under 15. Play with others. You can learn so much from playing with others. If you can't play with others, you live somewhere where there's no one but a pack of hungry wolves outside. Play with a backing track or with a CD. Remember those? Or with a vinyl. The real music. Play along to it. Or with a cassette like I did back in my youth in the 1800s. Number 21. People worry about this. Why is everyone better than me? Well, they're not. I don't mean me. I mean you. Everyone is not better than you. It's an insecurity issue. And everyone has insecurities. Everyone is not better than you. Just focus on improving. It doesn't matter how good you are today. What matters is that you're moving in the right direction. You keep moving in the right direction, you will become seriously good. Next one, 22. Fun. It's absolutely key, because what's the point of learning something that isn't fun? We've all done that in school, and for many of us, the results weren't great. If it's fun, we will want to do it more, which will see better results. My first guitar teacher didn't really ask me what I wanted to play. He just taught me stuff that I wasn't interested in. I swapped teachers, and my second teacher asked me, what do you want to play? It instantly became fun. Yes, it was still difficult, but it was fun. And if it's fun, it's kind of easy, in a way. Yes, 23. Diversity is good. Listen to all sorts of music. If you just listen to one band, it kind of becomes like musical inbreeding. That's no good. Listen to all sorts of music. That will make you a more versatile player and a more original player. Number 24. Train your ears. I don't know why people wouldn't do this, because music enters us through our ears. And it's also our ears that detect if we're playing something wrong, if we're out of tune or something like that. How do you train your ears? Well, one simple way is just to transcribe a bunch of stuff. Start easy. Just whatever. Happy birthday. Something like that, if you're new to the whole thing. Try to learn it by ear. Number 25. Limit yourself. Do a practice session where you're only allowed to play on one string. Or without a pick, just fingers. That can, after a while, open up new ideas and possibilities. Number 26. Improvise. Improvising is kind of like another form of songwriting. Songwriting is another form of improvising. You might be thrown into the situation of you have to improvise something. And improvisation is fun. Learn to improvise. It's good. And number 27 kind of goes back to the fun thing. Remember that learning is self-driven. And what I mean by this is, don't sit around and worry about what you should practice. You should practice what you want to practice. If you don't know what you want to practice, take some time out to listen to new music, make some kind of list of things that you want to learn. it's a completely valid part of practice to wonder what to practice. That in and of itself is kind of a part of the practice. And then you stop worrying about what to practice and start to worry about how to practice. And if you want to watch a video on how to practice, that video is here, and I strongly urge you to watch that. If you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description where if you buy something that way, even just your strings, you will support the channel at no extra cost to you. It is an affiliate link. But above all, I hope you had some use of this video, and I hope you have a nice day. Take care. See you. Bye.